So, hello and welcome to another episode of By Anabelle podcast. And today we have a very special guest who came all over from beautiful Rome. So, I'm proud to present Bianca Luna Santoro. Did I say it right?
Yes, thank you so much.
Hello, thank you
you.
so much for joining us. And Bianca is a very famous journalist and fashion editor who contributes to Io Donna Il Messaggero and the famous Grazia magazine. And recently, she has a very famous TV lifestyle program in the famous Italian Rai channel.
Thank you so much. Usually it's the other way around. I interview people, so it's cute to be on the other side.
Yes, how
it'll
do
be
you feel
interesting
about
today.
it?
I love it. Yeah,
Amazing.
sure. With you.
So, thank you so much for being with us today and that you came all over here in London to my apartment. And I would like to start by asking, how did you start your career in journalism? And especially, why did you choose fashion?
Good. So it started when I was 25, so not super young. Today we hear, I started when I was 16, 18. No, when I was 16, 18, I had no idea what I wanted to do in my life. But I was very curious. I always loved fashion. I think my mother really taught me style, and I love to play with fashion. And for me, fashion is something light, something that adds to our life. And I was very curious. I love to write. I was good in that, and in Italian though.
Of course.
And I started with a blog, and after I just realized that to be added creativity to be in on TV. So I on TV I do the same thing I do writing, because I just I write a script, and then I play with it around it. Yeah, I play.
Wow, amazing. And what do you like most about your job?
Well, I love to meet people like you. So every day I meet someone, I enter in someone's life, and actually they give me so much. So it adds to my life and to my knowledge. So this is the best part of my job.
So, describe a day in your life.
Well, every day is different, because when you're an artist and a journalist, every day you have a new project. So one day can be just writing an article, and then which I can do any day, any time of my day, or when I shoot on TV, I can start literally at 4 a.m. because I need to do my hair and makeup. We are all over, Italy. Maybe one day I'm in Milan, one day I'm in Bari, and I have my own staff. I dress myself. I need to repeat and study what I need to do, because of course there's a lot of preparation.
So you travel a lot.
A lot.
Wow,
yes,
that's
for work.
amazing.
Yes, yeah. So it really differs. Every day can be different.
Amazing. And we just spoke about it before we started to record this, that you used to live in London.
Yes.
Actually in Baker Street. So what did you do here? Why were you here?
I studied here, and I learned English here. Not so well.
Why? Your English is perfect.
Thank you. No, I when I graduated in Italy, I decided to move here because I really love this city, and all the people you can meet. Again, meeting people is so important for us. Of course,
this is a very cosmopolitan city.
Yes, and I thought, yeah, let's have a great adventure. And then I met my husband, and my life started, yes, here differently. But I never thought I would have spent like 12 years in London. Still, I miss it every day, and I want to come back every time I can to London.
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you. What do you miss about most in London?
I like the attitude of people. I like all the different experiences you can have. Yes, I love these cities deeply, and I'm very hungry when people say, it's not like it used to be, it's changing. Yeah, maybe it's changing a little bit, but not necessarily in a bad way.
I think that the whole world is changing. So in a way, and we are changing.
Yes.
Person. So we have to consider that. So I wanted to ask you, What would you say is the main differences between London and Rome? And
A lot. Yes.
I love Rome. It's actually my parents' favorite destination.
It's a
So
beautiful city.
yes, I've been in Rome like eight times. So
Nice.
it's
Wow, a
beautiful.
lot. So you
Yeah.
really love it.
I love
Well,
Italy. Come on. How can't you?
thank you. Well, Rome is an incredible city, very inspiring. I think that, of course, the weather is incredible, but also the people that live there are great because most of them are artists. Rome is the city of TV and cinema. So how can you not like go around and be inspired by people that are inspired by the city? Is a great feeling. London is a different attitude, but you feel like super energetic here. You really want to wake up early and make the most of your day. So two different cities that there's not a perfect city. Now to live the perfect life we need to travel.
You just need to travel. That's exactly what I do.
Yes, you can.
I really miss Italian food, pasta.
But you can find great food also in London.
Yeah, so you will give me a recommendation.
I will. Write down.
Exactly. Bianca, one advice to those who seek to become a part of fashion journalism.
Okay, well, I love to give advices to young girls because, to be honest, when I started working in this field, uh, no one gave me advices. I've never found someone that was there for me, that was supporting me. I was like sending emails, trying to start, my career, even for no money. Although this is not right. Never accept a job without a compensation. Never. When you're in your 20s, you want to do that because you want to work and fill your days. Never do that. Because if you work, if you wake up and you're there for it, you need to be paid for it. And so my biggest advice beside that is to be curious, to read a lot, to um, really engage with people, and you really want to know what's going on in different perspectives.
Yes.
And be curious and speak with everyone. Also, really, really, really don't be afraid to beg, to ask, send emails, because this will be the key to success. If you want to do something, you just need to ask. When I was a baby, I was so scared to send emails and maybe receive a no. Don't worry, you will receive so many no's, but then
Of course.
the yes will be the key to your
I
life.
think that the most successful people got so many no's.
Yes, of course.
And I think that persistence is the key.
Yes.
Persistence, just to keep and try and never give up.
Never.
Always believe in yourself. I
No,
think that
no,
this
no.
is, at least that's what I say to my daughter, and she's only 3.5. So
Of course, good. She's a lucky baby, lucky girl to have you as a mom.
Thank you so
But
much.
for example, the TV show that I'm doing now, that I'm so proud of, because I really worked hard for this TV show called Urban Green, which is about sustainability. It didn't arrive one day like this. No, no, no. I begged them, like, please, I want to do this. I have this idea for years.
Amazing.
So we don't have to think that we're just lucky. No, no, no. Of course, luck is very important, but we need to really work and beg for things. Yeah, this is life.
So amazing that you're doing something with sustainability. I
Yeah.
feel that sustainability is such an important issue in these years, in our planet, and also, by Anabelle, I'm really proud of the fact that we produce in a very low volumes. And everything is made in Italy, crafted by hand. And I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about sustainability? What do you feel that we need to do more? Like,
well, to
just a glimpse, it's
of
a
course,
big issue, obviously.
it's huge. It's not big. It's huge. Well, I feel that this TV show that we're doing really teaches people how to do things in a very straightforward, simple way. So important, because sometimes really there is not there's not enough communication. So for me, I was always green. I always liked, to the idea to be sustainable in different ways. But sometimes you don't know how to be really sustainable. And this TV show, Urban Green, really, really gives you every week an idea of how we can be sustainable in our cities, in our daily life. And I'm learning every day. I didn't know that. Every day I'm learning new things. And, sustainable fashion, of course, is a huge matter. For example, yesterday we spoke about materials, different materials, and how important is that now brands, new brands or old brands, like really switch and approach new materials for
like leathers, like vegan leather.
And yes, there's a lot we need to study.
I also need to study about that, because I don't have like all the materials we are doing, like the leathers are real leathers.
Okay.
Which in a way is also sustainable, I feel, because if you produce like from a real leather, the quality is very high, then the shoe will last for 10, 15 years. So basically, I feel that is also kind of sustainability,
of course,
in a way. I think it's more about the volumes that brands need to minimize, and really not hurting the planet. The whole fast fashion thing is very dangerous. So
true. You're so right.
Now, for a different issue, how are you feeling about social media?
Well, social media, I love social media. I have my Instagram, I have, I speak with a lot of lovely women every day. But for my work, daily work is not key. Is not so important, because we speak to the TV, which is is different. TV audience. But I love it. I feel that is really a way of expressing myself, and is key for brands like yours. And of course, also I share every day my articles on social media, so is important, but it's not key.
Yes, I wanted to ask you how Instagram affected your career, but I understand that it's like a tool, but it's not like the main issue in your career. Amazing. So now you are also in TV, and I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about being in front of the camera, just like we are doing now?
Yeah, I used to be so shy, I swear. But is a challenge. To work is still a challenge, and that's good. When you feel that you already know everything and you already know the moves and what to do, then maybe it's time to have a bigger challenge. So I love to be challenged every day. So amazing. Yes, but I'm shy.
And I wanted to ask you, what is the biggest challenge about being on TV? Do you feel that there's any challenge?
Well, of course, yes. First off, there is a lot to learn every day. You want to communicate in a best way, so that people can really relate, can understand. It's not about me. I need to
engage the audience.
Engage, and also, yes, give them something, give them content, real content.
Amazing. So let's talk a bit about fashion.
I love
fashion. We love fashion. I mean, you're Italian, you have to love fashion.
Yes, yeah, we love.
So, your favorite brand of the moment and why?
Okay, so well, I love so many brands. I have different styles. Every day is like, today was a bit preppy in Max Mara, but
today you are all like London style, like
London
these
style,
colors. It's so London.
Yeah, exactly. I just landed, so of course I had to wear something Londonish. But I love, since I'm approaching sustainability more and more, I am loving, a few brands that try to use materials that are sustainable, that are green. And I found out one that is called Posse or Poss, I don't know. I always have troubles saying names of the brand. And he's very cute, very
Okay.
girly. I saw a lot of polka dots and light, and they produce with this material called tencel, which is very interesting because it's light and you don't feel like it's like organic at all, but it's made of eucalyptum tree.
Wow.
Yes, cute. Yeah, 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 yeah. They were very
Amazing.
good. So this is a brand that I
I'll
suggest you to check.
definitely, yes, I'll definitely do. So, one style tip you would love to share with our audience. It could be any tip, like dress up, maybe a beauty tip, maybe how do you style a pair of shoes? I don't know. But
Well, uh,
you can share more than one tip if you want.
yeah, no, no, no. Let's stick to one. So, I love colors. I love to mix and match colors. So don't be afraid to wear them because fashion should be fun and games, and I feel that colors can make a difference for our beauty. Um, changes everything. I see too much black on the streets.
I know. I honestly, I'm sick of it. I no, I just miss the days, of real fashion, like Gianni Versace kind of. You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I'm Georgian, so we love colors. We love gold.
This is
So
very interesting
yes,
for me.
yes, yes. Georgians are all about gold.
And
So,
sparkles.
what do you think? Oh, 100%. Um, what do you think is the biggest challenge for fashion at the moment?
Well, I think fashion is too expensive, so fashion should be more affordable.
You mean like the luxury ones?
Yeah, yeah, but everything doubled, tripled up in the last few years for no reasons. And I feel that fashion should be more affordable to people.
Approachable.
Approachable, yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes, I think also that since COVID, I mean, I'm talking now in the eyes of the producer, like the brand. All the supply chain became so hard. Also in Italy, like many factories have like bankrupt. So many delays. All the prices of crystals and stones and
Increased.
anyway increased
Everything increased.
dramatically. So it's like I think that everyone is struggling, and we need to change the loop.
Yes, yeah, yeah, I know.
But this is a very frank answer, and I totally. I mean, I also think that we have to have a change, and I really
Yeah.
hope it will come soon.
But I know luxury has a cost. Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but we need to do something about it.
I know,
because,
I know. We have to, all of us. Um, Last question. It's pretty philosophic question. Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
Okay, well, work-wise, I hope to have more shows to present and about fashion, lifestyle, sustainability, and really to engage with new productions and people every day. I think to have different shows allows me to speak with different audiences, and uh, personally, but with family wise, I hope to have a family like have it now. Yes, to have maybe a bigger family. Let's see.
You want like a one kid, two kid, three kid? Maybe
One,
four.
one, two, one, two,
One,
one,
two?
two. Like you. You have two, right?
I have two, but I want
Perfect.
more for
Really?
sure.
You're so
Yes.
Georgian.
Yeah, I'm very no, because I'll tell you why. Basically, my husband and I we feel that the greatest gift we will give to our kids is like more kids. So basically, this is gonna be the longest relationship they will have in their life.
True.
So, and I do see the relationship between my kids, and it's like I feel that they have each other, and it's more than everything. And
Amazing.
imagine like
This is
one
so
word.
nice of you.
And this is also a kind of creation that
It
you
is, yes.
create. It's like,
Yeah.
I create shoes, I create jewelry, and I create also
It
kids.
is your biggest creation as for now.
Yes, I wish you all the things that you wish for yourself.
Thank you. Same for me. For you.
And now we're gonna do some quick fire questions to wrap. So, what is your favorite color of the moment?
Okay, well, I've been wearing a lot of burgundy this winter, as we all have, I
Yes,
think.
yes.
Yeah, we've
Very
been obsessed.
trendy.
Tell me the truth, yes. Now I can't wait to wear butter yellow.
Okay. Yes.
Butter yellow for summer, I feel it's a
Very
trend.
fresh.
Yeah, very fresh. But my favorite color of all time is green, green and blue.
Amazing.
So I told you
love
4
blue.
colors, and
No, it's
fire
okay.
questions is.
It's okay. I relate. Favorite place in London or Rome to eat? You can bring one in London and one in Rome. It's
I
perfect
must,
for our audience.
of course. Yeah, okay. So for me, London is a way to experiment different cuisines. So first sushi I had in my life was here. First taco in London. First
Amazing.
noodles in London. Yeah, I like to experiment different things. And yeah, I love Colbert, which is like in Sloane Square, and is a
Yeah,
French
I know
brasserie.
Colbert.
Very
It's
cute, very
nice.
cute and cozy.
The
if you wanna
hot
go.
baguettes are so
Yes,
good.
yes, it's very nice. So I definitely
Amazing.
recommend it.
And in
And
Rome?
in Rome, well, go to Trattoria al Moro, which is
Okay.
like super classy but very also rough and real trattoria, and it's the best Roman cuisine you'll ever have.
I can't wait.
Yeah, so now you need to book a trip.
Favorite vacation destination?
Okay.
Because summer is coming soon.
It is, yes. Brazil.
Wow.
Although I think it's summer now in Brazil, so
Yeah, I think it's like opposite.
opposite, yeah. But I've had the best time in Rio.
Really?
Yes, yeah. But on my wish list is Korea, which I can't wait to go. Although I don't have a date. Like let's see. But I can go to Korea. I can't wait to go to Korea also to discover a different culture, skincare, a
Amazing.
bit. Yes, let's see.
Oh my god. Heels or flats?
Oh well,
This is a hard
heels,
one.
heels.
Heels.
I'm in the temple of heels
Yeah.
here, so of course heels. Yes, I love like shoes. I'm definitely Carrie Bradshaw for that. I love heels. I love any kind of shoe. But I need to tell you that with age, I think that posture and
Comfort.
being comfort is very important, and also sexier
100%.
sometimes.
100%. I'm
So
with you.
I tend to wear when I work or when I need to go to one place or another.
Flats.
To wear flats. Trainers. I love trainers.
Of course. And the last one. If you could have a matcha with anyone, live or dead, who would that be?
Okay.
It could be anyone.
Perfect. I love this matcha thing.
Yes.
I'd rather have cappuccino.
Because matcha is
cappuccino.
my favorite drink. So
You love matcha?
I love matcha.
Okay, so wait, let's go have a matcha.
Sure.
You need to tell me because
I'll tell you
I
that
never
there's-
tried it. Maybe yes.
So there's like 2 different places here. I think 3. Genki in Selfridges.
Okay.
Cafe Kitun.
Of
Kitun
course, it's very
in
famous.
Belgrade. And I really love also how matcha in Children's Street. So it's right next to my house. So usually I go there. But all these 3 are the best in London.
We have a matcha expert.
So we're
for sure.
yeah, I'm
thank
the
you.
matcha.
I need to write it down. So you wrote my restaurant down,
Yes.
and now it's my turn. Well, first off, yes, I'll have a cappuccino because as for now, I will have my first matcha with you.
Okay.
I don't want to have it with anyone else.
Sounds good.
And well, I try to squeeze a coffee, a cappuccino with friends, family, or a colleague every day to have like a chit chat, just half an hour. I try to do that. Now, I would love to have a cappuccino with my co-host of the TV show that I'm presenting. His name is Mario Acampa, and he's so talented. He is, he has worked on TV for ages, and I feel like I have a lot to learn from him. So I would love to have a long coffee date with him and share tricks and tips for the show to really be better every day.
Sounds amazing. Bianca, I really, really want to thank you
Thank
for
you.
being with us here today. And I really can't wait for the next chapter.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Congratulations for your work.
And thank you so much for being with us today. And yes, see you in the next by Anabelle podcast episode.
Ciao.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God,
Wow,
you're
you
so
were
good.
amazing.